while, it'll probably be somebody different. I mean, I think that there's so many humans, and it's hard to find the right one sometimes.
Thank you very much.
That's right.
Hey, this is my first time at PAX.
Welcome aboard.
Glad to be here. Anyway, I was talking with a friend of mine, and he was going, you know, the strip is funny, but I'm not seeing what the big deal is. And, you know...
That's a great question.
And it got me thinking about it, and I'm like going, what does make Penny Arcade different? And I realized you guys kind of came at an early point where gaming culture wasn't really discussed at all.
It wasn't considered a coherent thing, I don't think.
Right, you had magazines about previews and reviews.
About product.
Right, but the opinions were purely professional opinions. I'm not, but basically that was what struck me.
That's interesting.
There are very few other things at the time. I won't know the dates of like the early escapist issues
that's right.
Old Man Murray, but you know.
Yeah, it's about gamers instead of games.
Right, exactly. The idea of a
No,
gamer
that's right.
culture.
No, that's smart.
Yeah.
I've never, yeah, again, we try not to think about it.
That was earlier a couple of months. I was working on a role-playing game, and I was thinking, I've got this, basically hand-created game that I'm going to give create a specialized copy for the, YouTube and the, other people of Penny Arcade. And my friend is just like, don't do it. And it's like, it's just not, basically that's not ready. It could look a lot better.
It needs more love.
Yeah. But my question for you is, if you were having a hand-created RPG, what would you want? And this is tabletop, by the way, and to be classically clear.
My favorite, I think that probably my favorite tabletop combat system is Burning Wheel. Are you familiar with that?
Vaguely. I'm familiar with it.
It won't be hard. I mean, it won't be hard to get a brisk education in the tabletop room, I'm sure. But basically, it has a combat system that has a lot of surprises in it. It's a lot of double flips where people choose maneuvers that have relationships to each other. So there's almost like a board game table element right in the middle of this cool RPG. So I like surprises, basically.
Okay. Would you have any preferences for like thematics or settings or anything like that?
Oh man. I mean, typically we grab a system and then make our own themes. I mean, for us, systems are just like the mechanisms, and then we like to tart them up. So.
Okay. That's right.
Thank you. Send us a mail.
Hi guys.
Sir.
Okay. I actually have 3 questions. One of which is very brief, I promise. The first one I have is, I think most people in this room are familiar with the legend of how Robert came to work for you, with you guys.
Maybe.
I mean, you know how he just said,
how he appeared like a genie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
you go to a Chinese restaurant, he's like, I want to help you guys. I was just wondering, what was your reaction when this guy, who is a marketing guy, a marketing creature who you have never met before, comes to you say, I want to quit my job, work for you guys free for a period of time, and after that, you can ask me if I'm not doing my job. Like, what was your reaction?
Yes, please.
Well, I remember at that point we were in so much trouble, like with the book.
We didn't have our own book rights.
Yeah, we didn't have our book rights. There was like an active lawsuit going on.
We were running the site on donations, which was working, thank you, but that's not sustainable.